closing all the doors and windows. Remember, I put this together without any directions. That's kind of scary. Good morning, modern steaders. We have a flail mower we need to get assembled and get on the TYM tractor. I ordered this last year and it was back ordered for about 6 months before we actually got it. And then when we did get it, we were building the house, and then we haven't had time this year to do it with everything going on, trying to get the house ready to move in and all of Gina's surgeries. This has been put on the back burner. Well, we need to get it opened up and start doing a little bit of mowing. This is a ditch one, so it can go down, I think, to 60 degrees and then up to 90 degrees. So I am very interested to see what this all looks like and what it can do on the tractor. All right, this may take a few minutes. I got a little bit of reading to do. I'll be right back. Nice. All right, now we get to unwrap it like a Christmas present. Right now I'm on hold with the company that sells these, and I got a parts manual with it, but no instructions to put it together, and they don't have anything. They said they have a YouTube video. I watched it, not very detailed, in a different model. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how this all goes together. So it's a little frustrating considering you spend all the money on a piece of equipment and it doesn't even come with directions to tell you how to put it together out of the crate. I'm just a little frustrated. They're supposed to be having somebody call me back that's putting together a couple of these before, but it's kind of crazy that they don't have directions to put it together. So I'm gonna see what I can do while I wait, because he's not available and they don't know when he will be available. That's what I was told for an answer. So let's see what we can do. What I have here is an expanded parts view of some of it. So I guess while I wait, I'm gonna try to figure that out. Okay, so my guess is this one's gonna go up this way. Boom. get this piston hooked up on this side first. Alright, I guess we're going to need some more muscle than that. Bowser! There we go. I like that. Hello.
Yeah, hi, this is Corey with Betco, returning your call.
Yeah, hey, how you doing? I just got another phone call from the company I bought it from, and yeah, they basically said you're on your own. Go online, look at the pictures online. We do not have any instructions to putting it together. So, yeah, I just couldn't imagine selling a product that didn't have any instructions. That's basically what they said. Yeah, we didn't get any. We're working on it. We have a video, but it's not on the same mower. I'm just a little frustrated. The amount of money you spend on a product and there is no directions for assembly. Figuring it out, we're gonna get it together, but it'd be nice to have directions. I just don't get companies that make stuff and then don't have any directions for putting them together. That's just, I don't know, mind-boggling. All right, so now we gotta figure out how to run all of our hydraulic lines. The lines are hooked up, but they were not tight. And I think that's because we need to route them up here. All right. I'm thinking we're gonna go like this now because there's no directions. These, I believe, are coupler ends to hold the hoses when we're not using them, which is kind of a slick idea. That's it for the majority of stuff. We need to put our PTO shaft on. We have a cover for that, and we got a cover for our belts. We got to do some greasing before we forget, and then I think we can get it hooked onto the tractor. I hope I'm not forgetting anything, but if I am, it's not my fault because I don't have any instructions. So yeah, I mean, how can it be my fault, right? That's what I think. That is kind of a slick little storage system. I'll give them that. That still doesn't take away the point that they don't have instructions for putting it together. I just don't get it. We do have a hole, looks like, through the cover to grease this Zerk fitting, but I want to do it before I forget. But this should go like so. Okay. Alright, before I forget, I want to check and fill the gearbox oil. It probably doesn't have any in it, is my guess. No, bone dry. Okay. This is my least favorite smelling oil. Ugh. Gear oil stinks. Still not enough. Same weight, 80, 90. Looks like it should be good, but we will run it and then double check it. Alright, so we have a PTO shaft cover. I don't have the bolts for this. There should be bolts in the gearbox to install this, but there isn't any, and I don't see any lying around anywhere. So I did ask them. Those are M8 by 20 threads, so I'll have to pick up a couple of those. I don't know about you, but in our area, metric bolts are a pain to come by. So I'll have to see if I can find some, and I can get this on. But I'm thinking we just need to do some greasing, and then we're ready to hook this up to the tractor. Nice. All right. First time hooking up this PTO shaft, I do not want the tractor on. All right. Okay. That was easy. All right, here we go. We're going to try working our third function on this to get everything to operate. Never used them before on this tractor. Never used them on any tractor before. So if we have them hooked up wrong, we should know, but it might take a few minutes to bleed all of the pistons out. This is why I wanted a ditch / bank flail mower. So the flails are this, it's not a blade. It's got a bunch of these little flails on it. And it can go up at an angle. If we want to go on the side of the road and trim back trees, we can. If we got to go up a bank, we can. If we got to go down a bank, we can. I really like the offset part so we can come over here. And when we're mowing around the ponds, we can get more to the edge and we don't have to have the tractor right on the edge of the pond, and same with the roadways. Yeah, it's kind of scary looking. Alright, got my air protection in. We're closing all the doors and windows. Remember, I put this together without any directions. That's kind of scary. Bring it up to some RPMs. ATO, ATO. It feels pretty well balanced. I shut it off. Let's go take it down. Let's take it down in the field and see how it does. It feels pretty well balanced. I wasn't getting any bad vibrations or any crazy noises. So I think we're good for a test drive. I don't know. What do you think? I'm giving it a quick check over. I'm not seeing anything leaking. I'm not seeing the gearbox looks good. The hydraulic lines look good. I'm not seeing any leaks anywhere. I didn't hear any nasty clunking. First impressions, so far I like it. I got to get used to it. We have a lot more to do with it tomorrow. I want to keep going, but I know we shouldn't because we got to get some more grease and double check the gear oil. So first impressions, it's definitely better than putting it together. It took me quite a few hours figuring it all out to put it together. I'm thinking if it had proper instructions, we probably could have done it in an hour, but it doesn't, so that's besides the point, I guess. But yeah, I mean, we hit some rocks already, so we dung them up. I'm not surprised because this is the first mow pretty much in this field, and we have a lot of big rocks we still need to pick up, so boom. But that's looking nice. It would be nice if there was a way to change the height. Okay, there is. So in order to change the height, I gotta adjust the bolts here, and then we can bring these shoes down on both sides. We are mowing this for pasture and for like the side of the road and stuff like that. We're not mowing it for like a golf course. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, modern steaders. It is a chilly morning this morning, but that sun is amazing, breaking through the fog. It is 28 degrees out right now. It's supposed to be 60 today, so I'm liking that. Right now, everything is just covered in frost. Look at that. It is that time of the year. 𝐸𝑚𝑎𝑖𝑙 winter is moving in. These wild turkeys love it here. They found this field a few weeks ago, and they have just been loving it. Look at them. They haven't left. I kind of feel like if wild turkeys can survive on our property, so can all of our livestock. I mean, I've seen them here for the last 2 weeks now, so it is amazing. I like seeing that. Let's see how the TYM does on this chilly morning. Now that we have it greased and the gear oil is topped off and we have our little mower feet raised, let's try it out again and see how it goes. I want to check the height of the grass since we have the feet raised up as much as they'll go. I'm curious to see what it looks like versus when we had it down all the way. All right, so this is having the feet down all the way. It's pretty short. Then over here, that's having the feet raised up all the way. That's still pretty short, but it's a lot better than it was. That looks nicer than that. I almost wish that you could raise those feet a little bit more. We'll go with it like this and see how it is. I'm sure we can probably always make brackets if we needed to. All right, I'm curious to go down the road and see how it goes. All right, the reason I bought the offset flail mower is so we can do around the edges of the road and the pond. I'm curious to see how it's doing right here. It's doing a nice job cutting it. I like that. So you can see where I missed it. It's kind of different having it offset and not behind you, but it can be behind me when I'm just mowing the field. But I want to get used to it kind of being offset so we can do the ditches. And right now we are going to work down the side of the road and see how that goes. I don't know if I got that on video or not, but this road is pretty soft still in some spots. So one of the reasons why we're mowing right now is there's one more thing I'd like to do before winter. I'm hoping we can get to it. I got off right here in the shoulder and it was pretty soft. Let's see if I can come and get that rock out. Oh, that's loose. I can grab that with either the grapple on the tractor or come down with the excavator sometime, get that rock out of our way. But this got pretty soft. We got stone here and up. So if I can get one more thing done before this winter on the road, it is going to make it a lot more durable. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm hoping it will. All right, let's try going up the road this way. This has more of a bank like this, and we'll try getting this mowed and see how it goes. Boy, that mower did a good job. I like the way it looks. We weren't too gentle on it. We put it to work, but that's what we bought it for, is to reclaim the sides of the roads, the pastures around the pond. So it's going to get put to the test. I need the road cleared so we can finish up one more project before winter. I'm curious to see what kind of damage we did. Actually, so far, the knives are looking pretty good. They're dung up, but I mean, we're on a stone driveway, so that's not bad. The biggest thing I'm seeing is we bent a lot of these. But those are aluminum, so that doesn't surprise me. But the knives, I mean, I'm actually really impressed with how good these knives have held up. I figured for sure there'd be a lot more damage than that. I wasn't very gentle on this for the first time. The stuff we need to cut, and I bought the equipment to use it. This is bent up a little bit, but I didn't buy my equipment to baby it. I bought it to use it. And we have an abandoned piece of property here that there's a lot of stuff that needs to get redone. So all in all, I am pretty happy. We got a few little dents here. Got some small dents here. That's from all the stones. But nothing major. Everything seems to be holding up pretty good. I'm not seeing any, maybe a little bit of leakage there. I definitely need to fix that leak. I'm not sure exactly what's causing that, but I don't like it. Besides not coming with instructions on how to put it together, I'm pretty happy with it. I don't like how this is leaking. I know I keep saying that, but I'm assuming there must be an O-ring or something in between these two fittings. And that's where we're having our leak. So I got to take that apart, figure that out, because it's making a mess down here. So I'll probably give the company a call and find out what's going on there. This is the Betsco Model 165 if you're interested. I'm not endorsing it or promoting it. I really don't know how well it's going to work. So far, I'm happy with it. I'm not a fan of the instructions of how to assemble it, but this is the offset fluid mower for doing ditches and banks.